Hey, LTD family, welcome back for another episode of the Morning Huddle. I'm to jump into another week of April with you guys. It's a beautiful spring weather. We're so happy. And with a new season comes a new weekly discussion series. And this, over the next 4 weeks, we're actually going to talk a little bit and learn from a book called Setting the Table, The Transforming Power of Hospitality in Business. And this is another opportunity. I don't know if you all remember, but we learned a lot from a book called Unreasonable Hospitality, which was written by a different New York restaurateur. And this book is also written by a very prolific restaurateur in New York City. He is well known. His name is Danny Meyer. And he has a philosophy about hospitality that really prioritizes not only the customer satisfaction, but of course, employee welfare, community support, and supplier relations. And today, we're going to talk a little bit about a concept, a very core concept of his within his book, and that's called the hospitality quotient, HQ. So we're used to IQ and EQ, and he talks about HQ. And HQ is where people have an innate passion for serving others, and they possess a key emotional skill that makes them excellent in hospitality roles. And I know, if I know one thing, Kathy, I know when you are looking for new talent at the Fairfield Inn, you have a good keen eye for HQ. Am I right?
Q.
Yeah.
Yes. No, I mean, to me, it's how the person coming in to interview for a position, we can train skills, but we can't train hospitality. That smile, the eye contact, the ability to carry on a conversation. So I like to start out with a conversation, learn a little bit about them, and then you can get a feel on what their inner self is like. Because hospitality can't be trained. It's sort of got to be embedded in you as you grow up in the world. So, but that's our first thing we look at.
The genuine desire to serve others, right? To help others using kindness and being optimistic and always looking for opportunities, like you said, to help others.
Right.
And those are such important.
To have the passion to make sure their guests and their peers are successful and everybody's out for the same goal, which is to take care of the guest and take care of themselves.
That's great. So. I love that. So that's something that we get to challenge you guys with this week is really looking around and seeing, hey, who on our team has this super high HQ, and how can we continue to cultivate and develop a high HQ within our teams. I think that's a wonderful thing that we can learn and that we can continue to grow and develop as a team. So that's it, your HQ. We learned a new term this week, and I love that. And we also get to always take an opportunity to shout out and highlight. We love when we see you guys sharing things in break room, and we've seen big kudos out to the Holiday Inn Newport News team from Amy Gilliam, their director of sales, talking and congratulating and thanking the housekeeping team for just doing a tremendous job in turning over the house. They do a lot of group business in that hotel, and they oftentimes have very fast and furious turns. And so they really went above and beyond, along with maintenance and all of the players in the hotel. So a big congratulations out to the Holiday Inn team there. Aloft Chesapeake, we love to see this. It's a beautiful bed. And the quote literally says, whoever made this bed, great job. And let me tell you, nothing stands out when you're walking in after a long day of travel and you walk into a room and you see a bed that looks like this, you're happy.
Yeah, I'll take it all day long.
It is a difference maker. So to whoever made that bed at the Aloft Chesapeake, congratulations and thank you. And then, of course, I love it when we see smiling faces and we get to highlight Miss Shirley. Miss Shirley was the Residence Inn Chesapeake's Employee of the Month for January. And Miss Tara took a photo of her with her beautiful plaque highlighting all of her contributions. And so big congratulations to you, Miss Shirley, for being the Employee of the Month at the Residence Inn Chesapeake. And just like always, we love, like I said, to share these highlights. So please post them in break room, share them with us so that we can share them across the company, so we can see how everyone is going above and beyond, and so that we can say thank you for everything that you guys are doing. All right, now we're going to jump into celebrations. We've got lots of birthdays this week, which is fun. We'll start with April 14th. We have Miss Susan Gray at the Delta Chesapeake and Chauncey at the Staybridge Suites in Charlottesville. Happy birthday.
And April 15th, we have Delijah at the Your Pie. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. We've got April 18th. We have Mackay at the Delta Chesapeake. Happy birthday.
And then April 19th, Yasmin at the Holiday Inn Newport News. Happy birthday.
To you, Yasmin. April 20th, we have James at the Holiday Inn Newport News. And then Mark Oliver at our Super Chicks in Chesapeake. Happy birthday. And we're on to our work anniversaries. We have some big ones to celebrate this week. So lots of fun. April 15th, we have Laura Blair at the Delta Chesapeake celebrating 1 year of service. Congratulations, Laura.
Then we have on April 16th, Karina at the Residence Inn Chesapeake. 1 year. Congratulations
to you. And then April 17th, that's a big day. We've got some big ones. I'm going to start with Miss Deb, who we all know and love, LTD Corporate, celebrating 11 years of service. We've got Marianne, Fairfield in Williamsburg, 17 years as a room attendant. Incredible. Miss Sheila Hill, Residence in Chesapeake, another 17-year associate. Can you imagine? We have an 11, 17, and a 17, all on the 17th. And then, of course, we have...
Oh, yeah, it is. I didn't even notice that.
Yeah. And then we have Tykees at the Super Chicks in Chesapeake celebrating 1 year of service. They're also certainly commendable. So congratulations to everyone for these incredible milestones that you're celebrating.
Then on April 18th, we have Sherry at the Fairfield Inn and Suites Williamsburg, 1 year. Blease at the Delta Chesapeake, 4 years. Awesome job. And then Skyla at Your Pie, 8 years. So we got some good
very good ones this week. And then April 19th, we have Miss Renee, who oversees the sales administration for our Chesapeake Hotel, celebrating 7 years of service. And then Walter's at our Super Chicks in Williamsburg, celebrating 1 year of service. Congratulations to you both.
So April 20th, we have Dahomey at Your Pie for 3 years. Congratulations.
Congratulations. And now we get to celebrate our star player of the week. And this week we're celebrating Paul Hicks, who is our general manager of our Super Chicks in Chesapeake.
Awesome. We got a comment saying, amazing. Everything about this location. Clean, delicious, just amazing. Paul was great. Walked us through the entire menu, gave great recommendations, and definitely try the rosemary fries. You won't be sorry. Thanks for the great customer service. Paul needs a raise. And this was submitted by Patrick.
Yes. And hey, Paul, I don't know about that race, but I can certainly give you a $50 gift card for being the star player of the week. Paul, what an incredible review. And I can also attribute those rosemary fries are delicious.
Yes, they are.
So again, congratulations, Paul. Thank you for everything you're doing to lead the team there at that Super Chicks and Chesapeake. And Patrick, thank you for taking the time to send us in. We love to see nominations, and we love to see reviews from real guests and real customers who are using our products and eating in our restaurants and staying in our hotels. So love to see it, Paul. And thank you. Thank you for everything you are doing, like I said, to help lead the team there. And now, Kathy, we are going to end like we always do. We're back to a phrase. It says word of the week, but this is a phrase of the week in Espanol, and I'm going to give it my best shot as satisfacción del cliente. Do you think
very good? I'm proud of you.
I don't know. I'm sure someone's laughing at me right now, and that's okay because I do my best. We're all doing our best, right? And that translates to
customer satisfaction.
What we love. It's what we love. It's what we're doing every single day, and it's because all of you have such a good HQ. You have a good hospitality quotient, right? Yeah. So thank you all for everything you're doing to drive customer satisfaction across all of the hotels and all of the restaurants. We are so thankful. And with that, we will close out the huddle this week. We hope you have a wonderful week. Let's lean in
and get better together.
All right, guys. Thank you.